I'm gonna talk about creativity. We haven't done an advice video in a while. Let's do this. First, I need you to watch this clip and then it'll make sense. So as you can see, it is getting a little dark now, which sucks. It gets dark like right after I get out of work every day now. Problem with getting dark is on a board, nobody can see you, which basically means that I am much more prone to getting hit. Let's see if we can fix that. So, let's see. Oh, a 2-pack might be perfect. Okay, so the general idea is basically to get LED lights, strips, attach them to the bottom of the board, and be lit up at night. Let's see how it works. Alright, now that looks pretty cool. Now the only question becomes, will they stay on? Just in case, I'm gonna keep my receipt. Just in case. I think we can call that a win. Okay, first and foremost, I apologize for the scruff. It's No Shave November. Like, this for me has always been the time where I really don't not shave. Or really won't shave. Haven't touched it since before November. I'm always interested. Every year it gets longer, so. Anyway. Creativity. So you've seen a few of the clips I just put up. This is something I'm immensely passionate about. So hold on, let me make sure the lighting's good. So if you don't like being creative, skip this video. It will do nothing for you. Actually, no. You know what? Stick around because maybe it'll inspire you to be creative. What does being creative mean to me? What does it do for me? Creativity for me has always been this guiding principle. You might be like, why do you do YouTube? Why do you program? Creativity is amazing. And you saw the video, me modifying my board. It's not even like that great of a modification. To be honest, I'm ordering better lights, so it could be really cool. But they're gonna take like 2 weeks to get here because they're coming from China, so I had to like makeshift something. Point is, be creative, be crafty, be inventive. The reason it's so amazing in my mind is it forces your brain to think, hey, this is how things are. And most people go through their life saying, this is how things are, let's keep going down this path. For me, it's this is how things are. What can we do to make them like this? And why do we want them to be like this? Because everybody wants it this way. I don't want to be everybody. I want to do what I think would be cool. Now, that doesn't mean everybody isn't always right. It doesn't. When you see what everybody are doing, the pronouns I'm using are making this very difficult to speak correctly, so please understand that. When you see everybody doing this thing, and then your brain says, well, that's cool, but what can I do? What can I do? And the reason I think this is so powerful and empowering is it not only allows you to think insanely creatively, but it gives you this, I did that feeling. And there should be a word for the I did that feeling. There probably is, who knows? I don't, clearly. But I did that feeling, and it's, I created something. I made something, and I think this is personal opinion. This is not fact, this is none of that. Personally, I feel like if we do anything in this life, it is to create something that we are passionate about, that other people can use, that helps the world in some way, or sometimes just makes your life more enjoyable. Creating something doesn't always have to be this magical, oh, I just created this new technology and it's gonna help millions of people. That's great. If you can do that, do that. But if you can just put a light on a board so you don't get hit by cars at night, do that too. Because every little bit counts, and it's amazing. It makes you think in different ways. And it sparks innovation, and it sparks enthusiasm, and it sparks loving life. I think the reason I like being creative is because as some of you who have been here for a while know, I go through depression occasionally. No, not occasionally, but like I have clinical depression. I go through depression frequently. in the back of my head, my mind's always going, hey, Eric, you've been up to some cool shit lately. That's awesome. But hey, you also still suck. Just don't forget that. And that's just my brain. It's not even like I understand. There's stuff I can do to help this. But what it is to me is when I start creating stuff, my brain, all cylinders are flying on, what can I do to make this awesome? What can I do? How can I make my board set up so that I don't get hit by cars at night? And my brain is so preoccupied creating, doing something great for the world, in this particular case, me. But there are other things I create, like programs, apps that help other people. But I'm so focused right now on creating this thing, or this YouTube video, or whatever, or this application, or this modification to a skateboard, that I don't think about all that dumb, self-doubting, detrimental shit. I've said this in a vlog before, but a programmer or a creator in general makes something out of basically nothing. Whether you're programming an application, whether you're making a YouTube video, whether you're drawing a picture on a piece of paper, you make something out of nothing, and that is basically magic. And I'm quoting somebody, I forget who, I apologize. But when you do that, your brain, you don't think about, oh, when's my next bill due? Or, oh, I should have said that to her instead. Or any of the other fallacies that start this spider web of depression and just self-detrimentation. And creation is what rises up out of the ashes of that, and what gives you meaning. It's what gives you a sense of worth. For me personally, I don't know if this is everybody, but it's this blinding confidence, this blinding love and adoration for yourself. And that's hard to come by. So I think when you create, you allow yourself to love yourself and to accept yourself for doing all this cool stuff. And it gives you this chance to be proud of yourself and be like, yeah, I did that. I thought that up. I made nothing into something. Create. There is no reason not to create. I promise you, if you're feeling down, or even if you just need a boost, create something. Think analytically, think creatively. Push yourself into new realms and create. And my light just went off. So that's the perfect time to end the video. Guys, it doesn't have to make sense. I love you so much. I will see you tomorrow? What's today? Tomorrow I'm going to a Chrissy Costanza concert, ATC official. Check it out in the video tomorrow. See you guys later.